Hey, my friends at Tippy Valley, good morning. This is your friend Jeff Yalden. I hope you're sitting back and I hope you take this message seriously. I've been getting great support, unbelievable support from the community, from people in mental health, outside mental health, from other teachers, from parents, and from students. And listen, I'm real excited about my visit on Monday and Tuesday, and I know we're going to make a difference. We're going to have impact, and we're going to shake things up a little bit. But I feel necessary to send this message. I'm being brought in because I can say things that some people can't say. Having said that, I want to say this. We are going to try and be part of a new solution. We are not going to be part of a problem. And to some of you that feel it necessary to get on my Facebook page and rant and place blame, I think that is disrespectful. I think it's uncalled for, and I think it's completely unnecessary. My point is simply this. If you're a parent, you know your child. You know your child is respectful or disrespectful. You know if your child is an athlete or not an athlete. You know if your child is a bully or isn't a bully. I don't think it is fair to be placing blame on people, placing blame on the school, placing blame on teachers or counselors. I think the whole bullying and the respect part, that comes at home. And we as parents need to do a better job of our kids at home so our kids can be better kids in school. So I'll talk to the kids in a second, but I'm talking to you, the parents. You know who your child is, number one. Number two, if I hear one more parent place any blame or publicly humiliate a staff member at the school for maybe an unfortunate circumstance or incident, I'm going to scream. We are not to judge anybody, for you wouldn't want someone to judge you. We've all made mistakes. But how would you like one mistake to really define and change your life? I think we should learn to forgive just as quickly as we judge. And to do this publicly where we're bashing someone is very unfortunate. And it saddens my heart. So if you happen to be one of those parents that is placing blame and think that nothing can go wrong with your child, let me tell you something. Bullying in high school? Really? I think we've become oversensitive with what bullying is. The problem is simply this. Our teenagers are connected 24/7, over 50 hours a week on screen time. Cell phones and social media platforms, our kids are communicating. What it is that our kids are going to school, they're playing on the playground, and they're with other kids playing on the same playground. Our kids today, because of being so connected with these technology devices, they don't know how to cope, they don't know how to work together, and they don't know how to communicate. What we as parents need to be teaching our children is right versus wrong, to respect, not disrespect. And if someone is not going to like us, then we must learn to ignore them and move on. So parents, you have a job to do. And if you can't do your job and you still think it's the school and the staff and everybody else, then do everybody a favor because you think you know best. Pull your kid from the great community that we are. Pull your child out of the great school that Tippy Valley is and go to another school where your kid will be showered with rose petals and rainbows, and people will clear the aisles and lay the red carpet so your child can comfortably go to school with the most awesome teachers ever. I want you to be part of the solution, not the problem, and I expect this to change immediately. And if you don't like how I'm saying it, don't come Monday night. Please don't come. To the students, my dear friends, I'm coming for you guys. You know who you are. You know the character of yourself. We should live our lives where we don't judge, we forgive, and we accept everybody. regardless of our differences and who we might be, we should live our lives with love in our hearts. We shouldn't build ourselves up by tearing other people down. You guys are going to be the ones that create change in our community. So young people, I'm really excited to meet you, and I know we're going to have a great time. Lastly, to the teachers and all the staff members, thank you for who you are. Thank you for this incredible journey, emotional journey that you are on to. I know this has been incredibly stressful and you want change. We're going to create change, and that change is going to come within the staff. It's going to be about a new attitude. We're going to come, we're going to work together, and we're going to open our hearts, and I'm so honored that I get to be a part of your staff for a couple days, and I get to help support you and encourage you and tell you how great your job is, and every single day you come to work under these circumstances to teach and inspire these young people. Whether you're a teacher or a counselor, you make a difference in the lives of these kids every single day. And I think what we need to do is really focus on the hearts that we touch, because when we touch the heart, the mind will follow. Well, anyway, I'm at the airport getting ready to fly home for a couple days before my visit to you. Lastly, I want to say this, my friends. I've been working closely with the administrative team. I've been working closely with some of the outside community members that are part of the task force. And I'm proud and honored to say that everybody's heart is in this as to what is the best thing that we can do for our kids, what's the best thing that we can do for our staff and the culture and the climate of our school. I got one more thing to say. To the parents and the teenagers that are bashing the school and the staff about how they're handling different situations, understand this. No matter what we do, we're damned if we do and we're damned if we don't. One situation is no more important than any other situation. How each situation is handled has to be carefully thought about and planned for many, many different reasons, of which many of you probably don't even think about or understand. I'm saying this because I know there's rumors going on about other kids that might be thinking about suicide and taking their lives, as many of you are sharing with me. Well, let me tell you this. If you know of names, you need to do the right thing and bring those names to people who are much more professional than you and I. We take everything seriously, and we need to act on it and make sure that these kids are in a safe place. The administrators, the teachers, everybody involved is working tirelessly to try and, number one, make sure our kids and our staff is safe. And we want to do the best that we can to make sure that our school environment is a safe and positive place for these kids to come, to learn, to grow, and to deal with some of these issues and get the help they need. This doesn't happen overnight, nor should it be expected to happen overnight. But there's an objective, and the objective is starting now, where we, parents, teachers, students, we're Tippy Valley. We're part of a solution, and we're all on board. And if you can't get on board for the right reasons, then stay off the ship. But we're doing things, and we're doing it now. This is a crisis situation. Everybody is asking questions, and everybody wants answers. It's not going to happen overnight, but I guarantee you, everybody has their heart in the right places. And if your heart is not there, I need to get it there. God bless every one of you. I'm looking forward to my visit. Thanks for listening to my words.